Hello, friends. This is another episode of the program Empire of Lies, in which we discuss manipulation and disinformation in the Russian media. Russian propaganda turns weakness into strength. Vladimir Solovyov's evening shows are a factory of alternative reality, where every world event is given the correct interpretation, and every story serves a single purpose: to convince viewers that Russia is strong and Europe is weak, hypocritical, and doomed. In the episode from September 22nd, we see a typical example of this manipulative work. At first glance, it seems like ordinary analysis: comparisons of the costs of downed drones, commentary on the state of the economy, discussions of NATO. But upon closer inspection, these phrases conceal a carefully constructed narrative aimed against European unity and common sense. A cheap drone versus an expensive missile is a trap for the mind. One of the key arguments, repeated many times in the studio, is that Ukrainian troops, supported by the West, are shooting down cheap Russian drones with ultra-expensive F-16 missiles. The economy isn't doing so well, Solovyov concludes with a smirk. At first glance, it seems impressive. Indeed, the numbers are disproportionate. But this is pure demagoguery. European and Ukrainian air defense systems exist not for the sake of accounting, but for the sake of lives. The goal isn't to shoot down a German missile cheaply, but to prevent the missile from falling on a children's hospital or a power plant. But on air, the substitution works. The viewer is led to believe that the West is wasting money, which means it will tire sooner or later. If everything is bad here, why are we winning? Another manipulation is based on a paradox. The West says that Russia's economy is in ruins. But then why are we conducting exercises with 100,000 troops, increasing production by 30 times, and holding 20% of Ukrainian territory? This is a classic mirror technique. As for nuclear weapons, let's pretend I know you have them, but you're pretending you don't. You don't have them, and then we Americans have nothing to fear. And what's going to happen in Europe? Well, that's your personal problem. Therefore, it seems to me that there may, of course, be some sincerity here. We have a whole sect of those with their eyes closed. There is a sincere element in what he says. And then there is completely obvious manipulation. And then there are us, members of the Nuclear Maniacs Club, Mikhail Mikhailovich.